morning. My name is Joan Selecky. I am an instructor here that works for the City of Tempe Parks and Recs, and I'm so glad you're joining me this morning. One of the two classes, or two of the two classes I should say, that I work with here at Tempe is a core power class and a functional yoga class. I'm kind of putting both together this morning for this segment. We're going to focus on the upper body. Stretching out the shoulder girdle, helping to keep it mobile, will help keep the core healthy and the hips healthy, because the hip works with the core and the spine and works with the shoulders. They work as a unit. So when they're all stretched out and flexible, they're happy and your movement is more effective and efficient for you. You can sit, in this case I have a towel, you can sit on the floor, on a towel, on a mat, whatever feels comfortable, but with stretching the upper body, I'm going to sit in the chair. When I go down and sit in the chair, notice I let my glutes lead. I'm sitting nice and tall. I'm sitting a little more forward in the chair so I have a little more mobility with the upper body. However, if you feel you need a little more support, then please feel free to sit back up on the chair. You still have room to move. Say that 3 times fast. But coming forward, you're actually working your core a little more diligently because you don't have that support. You're calling upon it to keep you support. Our legs are hip width apart. I like to create 90-degree angles at the joints in the lower body. When your joints are at 90 degrees, they're stronger and more stable. So if my phone started to ring and I was waiting for a call and I needed to get up out of the chair, I'm more apt to and more ready to do it. So, little pointer. Hands are going to begin on the thighs, shoulders are down and back, gluteal, abdominal, lower back muscles are engaged. We're going to first bring the chest onto the thighs. So you're going to release the hands, bring the upper body down, and then you're just going to let it go. Just release the back, let the arms go, let the neck go. Now think of down at the base of your spine, your coccyx sacrum part of your spinal column. You're going to come up one vertebrae at a time. It's a great way to stretch, but it's also a great way to put you into neutral alignment. And as you sit up tall, you're going to bring your arms up shoulder level, palms are forward. These are called sun breaths, but in actuality, it's a really nice movement to warm up and to start loosening up the shoulder girdle. We're going to swim in air. We're going to bring the arms to the front and open. And for this morning, we're going to take the arms overhead, so we're going to alternate. Let them feel light as feathers, breathing as you move. Technically, inhale and exhale, but always I like to say, breathe. Starting to loosen up that shoulder girdle that can get tight, particularly if you sit for long durations and work at a computer, drive. And now let's bring the arms down shoulder level. Let's turn the palms up to the ceiling. Let's bring the fingertips on top of the shoulders as we keep the arms up shoulder level. As we inhale, we're going to bring the elbows to the front. If you can touch, fine. If this is how far you can go, is fine. Whatever you feel comfortable with. Exhale, you're going to open up and gently squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale. And exhale. Just starting to warm up the muscles of the front of the shoulder girdle and the back of the shoulder girdle. And one more time. Now as you relax, keep the arms up, and now think of your favorite spring color. Spring is here now. It's at the tip of your elbows. You're going to draw a circle with your elbows to the front, letting those shoulder blades move. The shoulders are amazing. Most of our upper body is attached to the blades. And even though they work to stabilize the core, they're meant to be mobile. And guess what? They can go in reverse. So let's take it in reverse. Our thoracic region of the spine, where our shoulder blades are located, it's a mobile region of the spine. And now let's bring the arms up shoulder level, extend them out, turn the palms down, now with the arms. Working through a full range of motion, comfortable for you, let's draw a circle. And now let's take that circle in reverse. The nice thing about the reverse is you feel it in the front of the shoulders, your front deltoid. You've got 3 big deltoids in the shoulders. And now one more time, because it feels good. And now let's place the hands on top of the thighs. And now let's tilt the head over to the right. Let's start to rotate. The neck, our cervical spine, the most mobile region of the spine. Let's go 2 times at your own pace, comfortably. When you're ready to switch direction, just let the chin rest for a second and then switch direction. We want to keep that neck mobile. And when we finish the second time, let the chin rest on the chest. As you inhale, lift your head. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. Very important that we're able to move like this, because when we drive, a lot of times we have to be able to look over our shoulders when we're backing up. You know, sometimes we don't trust those rear view mirror or the mirrors in the rear view mirror. Inhale, come to center. As we exhale, look over our left shoulder. I'm keeping my chest centered. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, tilt to the right. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, tilt to the left. As you stretch here, what happens when we sit for long durations? This could possibly happen. We become hunchbacks. So we want to, again, keep this nice and loose. Keep that upper trap loose and strong. And let's come back to center. Let's take a nice breath in and exhale. And now one of my favorites, let's roll those shoulders. And the beauty of our shoulders, let's roll to the front. And now let's put our shoulders down and back, sitting tall. Let's once again extend our arms up and out shoulder level. And let's play the piano with our fingers. You know, we do a lot with our hands now. We work on a computer. We all have our phones. We text at the speed of light. And let's extend our fingers. And speaking of texting, our instruments of our texting, let's circle our thumbs. Just like everything, if things start to get overused, you might develop a slight challenge. And take it in reverse. Just want to keep them nice and mobile too. And now let's bring the thumbs to center and let's circle the hands. And let's circle in reverse. And now let's point the fingers up, stretching into our forearm, and down, and up. If ever you need to come out of this, please do. If it starts getting tiring and you start doing this, please come out of it. And now let's point the fingers up, inhale, exhale, press through the palms. Some people bring their arms to the front and press. That's fine. Now as we relax, turn the palms forward, Inhale, clasp or stack your hands, whatever feels comfortable. Inhale, exhale, reverse the palms, bring the arms overhead. Inhale as we exhale, pressing up, giving that back muscle a nice stretch, particularly our lat, extension. Now our upper back. Inhale, let's bring the arms down, chest level. Exhale, pressing forward, letting the shoulder blades gently pull away. Stretching the back of the shoulder girdle. But what really is tight is the front of the shoulder girdle, our pectorals, our front deltoid. Bring the arms down. Place your hands against your lower back. Lift your sternum, lift your chin. I know lemons are out, grapefruits are out, but let's think of that lemon between your shoulder blades. Inhale, let's squeeze that lemon. It's getting warm out here, so Sam and I, who's doing a great job filming all of this, we want lemonade now, so let's squeeze that lemonade. Couldn't be bringing this to you if Sam wasn't doing this, and I thank him for it. And now, as we release, place the hands back on the thighs. Once again, rolling the shoulders. You might find, I feel a little looser now. How often should I do this, Joan? A lot? When you're sitting, couple rules of thumb as we finish up here. You want to keep that mobile. If you want to do one shoulder at a time, that's great. Rotate, but a big, big, big Joan's pointer of the day to help stretch out. What should I do if I sit long? Guess what? Not rocket science. Stand up. You're in extension now rather than flexion. And walk around. Roll the shoulders. All this can be done. I'm going to stand in front here. Stand, place your hands on your hips. Legs are slightly beyond hip. You can bring the hip bones forward. Just draw that circle. And draw that circle. And come back to center once again, nice and tall. One last time, let's roll those shoulders. And when I stand, notice I might even have a little more room to work with mobility. But then when we're done with our shoulders, we want to put them down and back. Helps to keep that chest open. We're standing in our neutral alignment, stretching the upper and the lower, working with the core. The unit, the body works as a unit, keeping it happy will make us happy campers too. Take a nice breath in, everyone. And exhale. Thank you for joining me this morning. Have a wonderful day. Be safe, be well. We will see you soon, and stretch. Rule of thumb today.